Hey, hello to you and also you. I am Stars Tina, and I want to welcome all of you to our show. You are in the mind, body, and soul awakening experience. Yes, I'm saying experience because when you come to this show every Wednesday night at 6 p.m., we are going to bring you all of the motivation when it comes to mindset, when it comes to your heart set. We're going to give you the inspiration. The inspiration is that one thing that we all need. We want it because the inspiration is going to take us to the next level. All of the ladies in this circle are amazing. And my goal is to take us all from good to great to amazing. Do you know why? Because you're amazing. So we're going to give you the motivation. We're going to give you the inspiration to do those big, scary things. Maybe you want to own your own business. Maybe you want to get married, have children, buy a jet. Doesn't matter. You can do it. All righty. And lastly, this is the best part. We're going to give you the tools, the skills, and the strategies to make all your lovely dreams come true. Isn't that amazing? Why sit around hoping and wishing and praying when you can just tune into this show? So you're probably saying, mind, body, soul awakening. What is that about? Well, a little bit about me. I am a Traumedy life and health coach. No more Traumedies. Repeat after me. No more Traumedies. Tina, what's a Traumedy? Well, a Traumedy is when the energies of a trauma and a tragedy collide. When these two energies come together, life-changing experiences occur. And I believe everybody's gone through something. And I currently don't compare. Years ago, I used to compare. I would say, well, I went through this, and someone else, well, I went through that. And you're like going back and forth. But at the end of the day, we all see things and feel things different. That's what makes us so wonderful, right? So I'm proud to say my tribe, let me tell you, we make Traumedy look good. Hey! So when you come into this space, my core values, and I believe most of the people in my tribe, the cool thing is it's not just me. So when you tune into this show, you're going to get all the amazing ladies. My personal core values, the first one is super important to me. And when I think of this, I thought of, well, where do I want to go with this? And faith, hard work, high energy, all of these things are important. But when I think about it, it brings me back to my childhood. And why I say that is because when you're a child, you want to do everything, right? It's like, what am I doing? What do I want to be when I grow up? And your brain and your mind is just open for everything, right? You say, I want to be Superman. I want to be Wonder Woman. I want to be a pilot. And you're going to do it, right? So that's what I want us to do when we're on this journey. When you think of your core values, I want you to think back when you were a child and you wanted to. When I was a child, I wanted to be a teacher. I have no idea why, but I guess that's kind of what I do now. Being a coach, right? It's like being a teacher. So core values are important. And I always say, even if you don't have a business, you are your brand. And my very first core value is loyalty. Loyalty is so important because for me, it's just your word. You know, growing up, we didn't have a lot of money. So with my children, I said, you know what? It's your word. If you say you're going to do something, if you say you're going to be there, you're going to show up. And it's a really good feeling when I know the people around me, when they say they're going to do something, they're going to do something. For example, we have a call at a certain time and it might be, the call's at 2:00, but it's 1:58. And I'm like, such and such is in here. I don't worry about some people because I know they're going to be there. But other people, I'm like, I don't know. So loyalty is so important with our four core values. The second one is hard work, getting the job done no matter what. Now, I got to admit, sometimes between 7 and 8, my brain starts to dwindle down. Last night, I was up at like 12:30 because I was getting so many downloads from God. I couldn't keep it in my head. I came downstairs, I got on the computer, I started writing. My guy's like, what's going on? Who are you talking to? I was like, dude, I got so much stuff going on. I got to get it out. Loyalty, hard work. And the third one is faith. And I am so proud that I am getting closer to my God, because at one point in my life, I was mad at that guy up there. I was like, yo, dude, like, we're not getting along. But now my faith is growing and it works. Years ago, I was just like, people are always talking about faith, God, and I believed in it. But now I'm really honing in, like focusing, tapping into my higher power, my strength, my faith. And that's the only way I get through each and every day. The last one is high energy. And you're like, where's she getting that energy from? The man up above. Your vibe is your tribe. Someone taught me that years ago. I was working a multi-level marketing company, and I noticed the group I was a part of, they were school teachers. So I was trying to be like them. I was trying to talk like them, do things like them, graphs, and I don't know anything about graphs. And then one person said to me, she had an amazing group. She had actors and dancers and fitness instructors. And I'm looking at her team and I'm like, wow, you're so lucky. Everyone's so fun and outgoing. And the team I was with, I'm not saying teachers are boring. I'm not saying that, but this is my vibe. And she said, yo, Tina. Okay, she didn't say that, but that's how I talk. Girl, that's just my energy. Your vibe is your tribe. And you have to be proud of your vibe. You have to realize you are not for everyone. I am not for everyone. Some people say I'm too loud, I'm too this. Yo, it's okay. Peace. And a bottle of hair grease if I'm not your energy. But your vibe is your tribe. People will love you. So high energy. 4 core values is the foundation of everything. So when you come into the Mind, Body, and Soul Awakening show, we're going to give you all of those core values. Now, the pillars are 5 pillars we have. And this is what has us standing strong. Like, think of Superwoman. I'm going to stand up right here for you. Like, boom. Do you see this? Do you feel that energy? You are here. You are a Superwoman. And the first pillar is mindset. And this is juicy, juicy, juicy. So this show is for people who have gone through some type of traumedy and they've turned it into a triumph. You know, you can go to my podcast for some amazing stories, but I have a co-host that come through and just dive in with all of the intelligence. So if you have a topic that you want us to discuss, please bring it in because we cover it all. Today, we're going to be giving you tools, skills, and strategies to get through a traumedy, and you're going to love it. So the first pillar is mindset because you can do anything you want. It starts right here. Second pillar is nutrition. What you put in your body will affect how you look, will affect how you feel. If you're wondering why your knees hurt, why your ankles are swollen, why your skin is got pimples all over the place, well, what are you putting into your body? Are you eating, clean products? That's the second pillar. The third one is exercise, movement. All right. Moving your body is so important. Heart set. This is right next to mindset because your heart is that thing that's going to make you go the extra mile. When I was training for my full marathon, which is 26.2 miles, some days I had to get up at 3:00 in the morning to start running. This is practicing, training, because I had to teach later on in the morning. So I had to make up the time, right? So that's where the heart comes in, where you're like, you know what? I know that I have this appointment. I need rest, but you get it done. And then the last pillar, we started with mindset, heart set, nutrition, exercise is resilience / traumedy. Getting uncomfortable, family. Getting comfortable with being uncomfortable is so important. So those are the pillars that we stand by. Every woman in my tribe, I repeat, every single woman has gone through some type of trauma in their life. Just being a freaking woman every month. No, let me stop. Anyway, the top core, the beautiful house, the beautiful top of this mansion is a mind, body, soul, and awakening. It's a journey, people. It's something you're going to go through your entire life. And today, I am so excited to bring in my tribe so that they can actually, we can dive into these tools for this mind, body, soul awakening. But before we do that, I have a little commercial for you. I really want to play my KSA commercial, but I'm just being honest with you. I don't have it queued up yet. So I am going to queue up my Dr. Dale presentation. This is one of the hosts that we're going to have monthly. And the cool thing about Dr. Dale, has anyone here ever heard of EI, emotional intelligence? I know you can't reply because you're on the other side of the TV. That's okay. But when I first met her and she said EI, in my mind, I was like, girl, it's AI, not EI. But I didn't say anything at first. I'm like, EI, what is she talking about? Then she said emotional intelligence. And let me tell you, game changer. I actually signed my mother up for her coaching program, and my mother changed and my mother's 71. So when they say an old dog can't learn new tricks or whatever that saying is, it's not true. My mother is amazing. So with that being said, I just want to show you guys how wonderful my Dr. Dale is so you can meet her, introduce her, and see her on a regular basis. Here we go.
Hi everyone, I am Dr. Dale, and I have a doctorate in business administration with a specialization in social impact management. Today we're going to discuss what is emotional intelligence and its place in the workplace today. What is EI? What is emotional intelligence? Emotional intelligence, EI, is the ability to understand, manage, and use your own feelings and emotions and those of others around you in a healthy manner. In other words, it's being able to control your emotions through the narrative of conversations and interactions to prevent negative outcomes. Understanding your triggers, your likes, your dislikes, your weaknesses, as well as those of others around you, and getting a hold of them to promote positive workspaces and interactions. So, why is EI important? Why is emotional intelligence important? EI is vital for every day because teamwork makes the dream work. EI is about helping us understand each other to become more self aware, what's important to you and those around you, and helping you understand where they're coming from, helping them understand where you're coming from, and assisting them to understand your point of view. Why should you care about emotional intelligence, EI? You should care because the better interactions means better relationships, not only at home, but in all other social environments. The more you get to know yourself, the better you're able to express yourself and cultivate those strong relationships, friendships, partnerships in your life because you're able to understand others with empathy.
Yay, yay, yay. That is my favorite emotionally intelligent coach. Okay, yeah, she's my only one, but I still love her, love her, love her. That is Dr. Dale. And each month she is going to come through, answer your questions, and give us some type of tool or skill to uplift, to elevate our communication. She does work in the human resource department, but just life in general, speaking with people is so important. For example, I had a current situation and she says to me, you have to use your emotional intelligence, Tina. And I thought I was because there was a situation that really bothered me, somewhat upset me. And in the past, I would not say anything. I would just let it go. So I actually said something to this person. I was like, damn, I'm so excited. Yeah, I told her this and I told her this. And she's like, Tina, you did not totally use your emotional intelligence. And then, she coached me through that. So it's great to have a tribe of women that keep you elevated because what I'm not great or amazing at, someone else is great and amazing. And that's the fastest way to get to the top, right? Is by the people that you're around. And that video, let me tell you, when you see her on this screen, she is just as bubbly as I am. And now that I think about it, there's only most of the ladies are as bubbly as I am. It's like we're all striving to just be more energetic, more energetic. It's like, yes, we're like ping pong, bing, 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 just everywhere with the energy because we want to be uplifted. Which brings me to my co host. Now, my God is an awesome God. Okay, I'm not going to sing, but if you know that song, God is going to align you with the right freaking people. Let me tell you. Okay. He is going to get rid of those people that are causing you harm, that are causing you pain, that are not supposed to be there. Sometimes it's like, well, how do I, get this person? They're not on the same wavelength as me. They're naturally just gonna go. When you're in your zone of genius, when you're in your personal vibe, they're gonna go. And right now, I feel like I'm just a magnet for freaking success. I'm a magnet for millionaires because the people, they're coming in hot. Let me tell you, they're coming in so freaking hot. And this girl, she's coming in like a freaking comet. Are comets hot? I don't know. I've known her less than 2 weeks. And I go by this right here. You see this right here? My heart never does me wrong. And this is why I say, even if someone comes into my life and they may hurt me or they may go, it's for a reason, right? You've heard that people come into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. To be honest, I'm not saying I don't care. I hope with this next lady, it's for a lifetime. But if it's only for a reason or if it's only for a reason, I don't care because I love the crap out of her already. God has everyone lined to your light, for your energy, for you, for a certain time of your life. With that being said, Coach V, I give everyone a nickname, okay? She's not going to claim to be a coach. A lot of people do that. Like this person I know, Adam Smith. He's an amazing motivational speaker. And he's like, I am not a motivational speaker. Adam, you motivate me. All right. And it is very, very hard. I don't even use that word to motivate me. So she may say she's not a coach. She's not ready, but she's coached me. When I first saw her in my master class, and you can see, and I guess I see what people see in me because she's sort of like a mirror image of me. And I see a light when I see her. It's like this invisible ping, ping, ping. Because I've got the same light, but I never really see it. But now I'm starting to see it because of her. And I'm going to hush and make some noise. Give it up for the most beautiful Black queen I know from Candy, who is a coach in all sorts of things. She's going to come through. She's going to tell you a little bit about herself. And then the one thing I really want her to shine a light really, really bright on the people that she's serving. Because I'm going to bring all sorts of guests through here because I serve women over 40 that have gone through a trauma or tragedy and they need help pushing through it, getting through it. I know another coach who works with men. She's going to tell you who she works with. And that's what I love about this because we're all doing different things. Never competition. I'm going to stop rambling. Make some noise. Give it up for
Oh, Mama, how you doing? Awesome. Welcome. Hello, superstar.
Thank you for coming through today. Thank you for coming to my live. This is my very first episode here, and I'm just so grateful and honored that you've aligned with me, that you're here because I'm a little nervous. But nervous and excitement's the same thing. So I'm super excited. So thank you. I'm going to back away and let the light shine on you. Bring the camera up some so we can see that beautiful face. I want to see all that face and the pearls. Girls,
I'm so sorry. Forgive me.
We love the
pearls. I was so excited. I was like, wait, my hair's not perfect.
But that's what I love. I don't, perfection. What is perfection? We strive for perfection. I always say shoot for the moon. And if you fall, you're still amongst the stars. That's where I get started. I'm going to hush, throw it over to Veronica. Tell us a little bit about your mom.
Thank you, guys. So my name is Veronica Atkins, and I have so many things I'm doing in my life, but I am the CEO of Good Fortune Investment Realty and National Notary Enterprise. But the biggest thing that I'm focused on right now is that I am a disability advocate with the American Disability Association. I have a huge passion for serving women, for serving anyone that's underserved, anyone in the disability community, and anyone that is battling any learning disability or mental illness. We all deserve to be successful. We all deserve to be happy. And I want to just be honest. I was not always in this space of being bubbly. I've gone through my phases of life where I've battled abuse. I've battled being bullied for my disability. I've battled, just having to fight my way to motivating myself to even attend college. And now I'm with the, American Bar Association. So I know what it's like to go through trauma. Like I know what it's like to doubt yourself because of the trauma that you've been in. And the amazing thing about Stars Tina is that, she motivates me and all of us in our tribe and will motivate you as well to be the best version of yourself. So the beautiful thing about trauma, and I know it sounds strange, right, to say beautiful, but the beautiful thing about trauma is that you can heal from it, and then you can use that healing and go out into the world and help other people that are also going through the same thing. So when you don't heal, it actually affects every part of your life, whether you want to realize it or not. It'll affect your finances. It affects your interaction at work. It affects your home life. It affects your marriage, your parenting. When we don't heal that part of ourselves, it causes problems. So one of the great things that have helped me get to this point is exercise, diet, also about nutrition, all of those things we're going to talk to you about today of how you can push yourself through the trauma and get yourself to the other side, because that is the goal. A big thing for me is that I never want anyone to feel as if you don't deserve to be wealthy, successful, have a happy marriage or relationship because of your childhood or the trauma that you've been through in your life. It's not your fault. I know a lot of people, like even myself, that have dealt with sexual assault. I battled with, for a long time, sabotaging my weight loss. I would work out and go to McDonald's after. I would sabotage myself because I was worried that if I was too beautiful, that I would, experience sexual assault again. And I know there's a lot of men and women that go through things like that. I've been through abuse where my mind just forgot who I was. And that is the awesome thing about our tribe, is that we're going to help you remember the bad chick or the bad dude that you are. We're going to help you remember that you are actually a king or queen. Like no matter what you've been through in your past or going through right now, there is something inside of you. I know you know it because I've been there. There's something inside of you that's telling you it is time for a change. It's time for you to wake up. It's time to get to the other side of light. It's time to be happy. Like I know what it feels like to be in a situation where you're just stressed out. You don't feel like you're free to be yourself. You're arguing with someone that doesn't even make you happy, and you're not making that person happy. You guys are just going through the motions because you don't want to be alone. Like that is just like, it's not what you deserve. That's the great thing about our tribe, is that we're going to help empower you, for men and women both, to know that you deserve to have the life that you want on your terms. We believe in that. We believe in providing you with the support that you deserve to not only get, healthy physical wise, but mentally wise. And a lot of people think that, fitness is just, a feel good thing. Fitness is more than that. For me, I'm disabled, I battle with and have battled with depression and anxiety, mental illness, learning disabilities, and physical disability. I've battled it all, and I realized for me that I cannot manage my day. I can't manage my business. I can't manage my life as a parent without fitness. I don't care what anybody tells you. Yes, we're beautiful at all sizes. When I was almost 300 pounds, I absolutely felt beautiful. You couldn't tell me anything. Absolutely. But nevertheless, I had to still manage my mental health, even though I loved all of my curves and I loved every imperfection on me. I was still beautiful. And that's what I want to remind men and women of today. No matter your size, no matter your age, no matter your religion, you are still gorgeous. Yes. But fitness is still important, because if nothing else, please just do it for your mental health. With everything going on in the world, with this economy, with the Federal Reserve rates going up, a lot of us have lost loved ones due to COVID. Like, I myself have lost a loved one. I know Tina has lost a loved one. Many of you are grieving. That fitness will get you through. I'm telling, like, you need those endorphins just to keep your sanity. That's how I got my sanity back, with God, with with fitness, with nutrition. What you're feeding yourself and what you're feeding your children as well has a big part to play in their education, how they perform at school. It has so much to do with that. So the good news is that you're not alone. I know a lot of you feel discouraged sometimes because you're thinking, oh my gosh, I have to go through this by myself. No, the goal is that we're all going to do this together as one team. And Tina, I, and our entire tribe are here to provide you with that full support. So let's make something great happen. Woo! Yeah, she's back. I can't hear you. I'm so sorry. Why can't I hear you? You're
Because
gorgeous.
I didn't press the
Yeah.
unmute button. That's why. So it is about that time to get your notebooks and pen. Coach V, I think we need to make a journal, a mind, body, soul awakening journal so people can buy it. So whenever they tune into our show, they can journal what they've learned, what they're going to get. What are your thoughts on that? What do you think?
Let's do it. I'm down. You know, I'm
Yes,
always
I
down.
think that'd be great. So we can have our picture on the cover. Okay. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. But today we're going to give you 10 tips to go to success, to push through that pain, to push through that trauma. The first one I'm going to share with you is meditation. Meditation is helping me in the past few weeks so much. A lot of people say to me, well, I can't keep still. Start slow with 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. Designate the same time of day. Maybe when you first get up in the morning, you just stay in bed and you just close your eyes and listen to the sound around you. And as you're there, get really present, because in life we're like this, right? It's like we're on the clock all the time. Stop
Exactly.
thinking about the history, right? History's gone. The past is gone. Yesterday's history. Tomorrow's a mystery. Forget about the future. Live for today. Right now, I'm here with Veronica. I've got my girl Renee in the background. We are here for you, serving you. Okay, so that's the first one, meditation. And another tip, if you really want to get started on this meditation journey and you don't know how, I want to invite you to get on YouTube and look up Deepak Chopra. He has 2 types of 21-day challenges. The first one is abundance. I did this one during COVID. Lovely, game changer. For me, COVID was an amazing experience because I got to be around my family and I just thought abundance. I actually just started my online fitness boutique studio during COVID. The second one he has is 21 days of gratitude. Once you're living in your purpose and your passion and you're living in gratitude, it turns into grace and life is just beautiful. So that's my first tip. I'm going to throw it over to Coach V. So make sure you have your notes. Go for it, girl. Red.
Yes, this is my favorite one. I'm sorry, guys. I got excited. This is self-care. And I say this for both men and women. And I know a lot of people think that self-care is like, oh, I have to spend $1,000 at the spa. No, there are ways to budget to have self-care. For example, at my gym, there's a jacuzzi. I found that I cannot manage my health. I can't manage my parenting until I'm taking a few minutes of my day in the morning before my son even wakes up for school. I go work out. I go into the jacuzzi. I get my thoughts together, because you cannot nurture anyone else, and that's what you're doing as entrepreneurs. And when you're going to work, that's not just work. You're nurturing people. You're pouring your spirit into people, and that could be draining. So I absolutely believe that people, especially those of us that have been through abuse, you have to have self-care. It doesn't take much to have a pedicure, a manicure. I was talking about this for those of us like myself that have dealt with sexual assault. I've had battled with just not wanting people to touch me for a long time. And I've had to learn to go get a massage to be touched in a healthy way so that I can be prepared when I do find my kingdom spouse, that I can be touched by him without flinching. And I know a lot.
She's glitching on my end. I'm not sure if
I don't
she's
realize you've
glitching.
been through abuse. We have to learn how to be touched in a healthy way. So definitely self-care.
I love that self-care tip. You heard me hit my heart right here when you did that. So number 3 tip on my end is yoga. And I want to mention something called yoga nidra, Nidra. Probably saying it wrong. I don't really use it too much because I don't have troubles going to sleep. If you have issues going to sleep, and you want to try something a little more natural, put that into YouTube. It's a type of yoga that helps you go to sleep. For me, I love that intense, crushing your body type of yoga. And you're probably like, huh, what is that? When I started on my fitness journey, I was lifting a lot of weights. And if you lift a lot of weights, you get sore. You ever get sore when you're working out, Veronica?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? So this one particular day, I was so sore. And I was like, I need a yoga class. I need to stretch. And I went into this yoga class, and it was called, wasn't hot yoga. There's so many types. Vinyasa. Yes. Vinyasa yoga. I went in there. It sounds cute, right? Ooh, vinyasa. Hello. And let me tell you, a lot of mercy. It was harder than the workout I had done prior.
Whoa.
And I was like, I fell in love with it. I love a challenge. So vinyasa yoga is going to get you going. That there's all different types. So that's the tip I want to share with you to get you through your pain, to push you through, to get you through those obstacles is yoga. Have you ever taken yoga before, Coach V? I hope she's not frozen.
No, you were freezing on me, but that's okay. We're just gonna, this is what happens in life, you guys. Sometimes things, glitch, and you know what? The beautiful thing, that the lesson in that is that you keep moving. No matter what happens, you just keep it going. You work as a team, and we make a great
Yes, we
team
do.
here.
Yes, we
So
do.
that's okay.
Have you ever taken yoga before? Do you like yoga at all?
I haven't, but I've been wanting to do it, and now you make everything so exciting. Like, that's why I love you to pieces. You make it so exciting. So now I've got to try it.
Yes. And I don't know about you, girlfriend, but before I did yoga, I thought it was so corny. I was like, oh, I'm not doing yoga. Just like meditation. My son would tell me all the time, yo, ma, you need to calm down. You need to meditate. And I'm like, what is he talking about? Game changer. It just the meditation is the one for me, V. I don't know. It takes you to the next level. Okay, I'm going to hush. I'm throwing it over to you.
All right. So mine is journaling. I have to do this. Something I struggle with is when I have moments where I'm angry, I just want to burst out and express myself in that moment. And it's not healthy. Because what happens is that you can ruin a beautiful friendship and business relationship in 2 seconds. I learned that. And because I am disabled, sometimes I struggle with my communication and wanting to express myself. And I was just telling Tina this. I'm like, I don't know how to say I care in a normal way. So, and I know a lot of you are like that. Like you want to say something, but you may not be as strong with your verbal communication as maybe your partner or your mentor or your teacher or whatever, who's ever in your life. It's just not one of your strong points, but you at least are willing to put in the work to improve in the area. I'm like that. So for me, I've learned to journal exactly what I want to say, all curse words and all. That way, once I calm myself down, I can express it without the curse words, without all of the emotion, and I can just say what's really at the base of my heart. So if you're like me, I'm extremely passionate, and the more I love and care about somebody, like I'm like in my heart, I want to say, I want you to win, I want you to be happy. But when it comes out my mouth, I'm like, why can't you just freaking get it? And then it comes out wrong. And I think that's like a lot of arguments are like that, where people like in their heart, you're just trying to say, I love you. Or for me as a woman, where I've gone wrong in my relationships, is I'm just trying to say, I miss you. I'm so happy you're home.
I want to be with you. Spend time with me.
Yeah, I just want to, I miss you. But
oh, hopefully she gets back here.
I'm not taking you on a date. And now I can't keep a man. So I'm being coached on that before I meet my kingdom spouse. But that's what I've learned. So if you're like me, where in your heart you know what you want to say, but when you open your mouth, it doesn't come out right. That's okay. I'm not gonna judge you. I make the same mistake. Put it in your journal, and then it'll come out right. And like,
love it. Love the journaling. As you're saying that, it's like I want to add on to what you're saying, but I'm just like, okay, that's going to lead to another 30 minutes. Each one of these topics that we're sharing could be an entire episode. Right. If you're just tuning in or you walked out the room, we talked about meditation, self-care, yoga, journaling. These are all things that are going to help you get through your traumedy, to get through that pain, to have a wonderful life, to have a joyous life. Maybe you do one, maybe you do 2 or 3. You have to get your own recipe, and there's no right fit. What works for me isn't going to work for V, isn't going to work for you. The next one I want to talk about is breath work. Breath work is so important, and there's so many different types. It's just to get it out of your system. Did you know there's a book? It's called The Body Keeps the Score. And our bodies hold on to 7 years of trauma. So you're not just holding on to your pain from when you were a little girl or your mother's stuff, but it goes back and you have to release it. So breath work can do that. So whenever you get upset, any feelings on that negative side, because you got, actually my negative side is this way, because I don't know about you, V, but I've got like that angry devil is on that side. And then this side right here, this side over here is the good side, right? So this side is where all the negative emotions are: anger, pain, depression, blah, 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 whatever. So whenever you're feeling these things here, tap in to your breath. That's another thing. I got to write that for the book. Tap work,
Woo,
tapping.
good one.
I've done that before, where you tap certain parts of your body to bring, to elevate your energy. I've done that before. But today we're talking about breath work. So stop and breathe. And yes, let's do that again. I like that. Take a nice deep inhale through your nose. Exhale it out your mouth. Slowing down that heart rate. This time when we do it, put your hand on your belly, one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart, and I want you to smile. And when you inhale, I want you to think of one memory that puts a smile on your face. It could be a piece of chocolate cake. It could be laying on the beach. I don't care. But bring a smile to your face. And I want you to inhale through your nose. Exhale, open your mouth. Oh, I was thinking about chocolate cake.
I feel good. I was thinking about the beach. I always think about us on the beach. Our whole tribe. Every one of you are on the beach right now in my mind.
I knew it. I'm like, she's thinking about the beach. I'm thinking about chocolate cake because I'm hungry. But anyway, breath work. Throwing it over to you, V. Next one.
This is my favorite one. This is my fifth favorite one. Change environment. So when I was battling with my depression, I noticed that it was because I was not changing my environment. So changing your environment, if for those of you that are on a budget, if you can't just randomly travel to Italy right now,
just randomly travel. Okay.
I get it. But so I want to give you some, because it's very important to me that I give tips for everybody in any income bracket. It's okay if you just take it, because trust me, I'm a parent. I've learned that my son is just a lot different when I take him into a different environment, because my son has a disability as well. So I've learned to take him to a park where there's a lot of water, where he can clear his thoughts and quiet his mind. It can be a pool at the YMCA. It can be anything. But if you ever feel like you're depressed, like to the point where you don't even want to clean up, or you don't even want to you're not even feeling motivated to run your business, you're not feeling motivated to go to work, to ask yourself, when's the last time you saw a different environment? If you've been seeing the same old four walls, or however big your home is, think about that. That's connected. When you change your environment, especially going out in nature has spiritual healing power for our minds and our spirit. We're spiritual beings in a human body, all of us. That's what I believe. So your spirit needs to breathe. It's almost like when I'm stuck in my house, I feel like I'm locked in a jail cell. And if you're in jail right now watching this, because I know everybody's watching different platforms, maybe I don't know what your situation is, but find a way to change your environment. I had a time where I couldn't even walk. And if you're like me, where I went through that period where I couldn't walk at all, Amazon has really, and I'm not trying to sponsor Amazon, but Amazon's really cool. Amazon, because I didn't give their permission, but for legal purposes. But Amazon has really awesome wall murals of nature. Like in my house, in every room, I have a wall mural of mountains. I have a wall mural of a forest. So for a lot of you in the disability community that cannot move, or in that situation where you can't move, you can get a wall mural of nature. Put it in your home. It'll change your energy. Anything that change your environment. For those of you that you can't buy a new house, change how your furniture, the placement of your furniture. It'll make, when you see
paint the walls, clean up.
Yeah, it pushes your mind to think that, okay, something is changing. It makes, my dad taught me this, it makes you feel like you're getting something done. So just start with moving the placement of your furniture. It'll change your mind to think you're getting something done, that you're changing into that higher phase of your life, and your brain will start to operate in that way of moving yourself into that next level of your life, where you just change something in your home, change your outfit, change your lipstick, change something.
Girl, I think we need to pause, because I'm ready to scream and shout with how aligned we are. It's so scary. We're gonna give a commercial break right here, because I need a beat. I'm just being honest. Coach V, I am so thank you, God.
We're changing lives. We are changing lives, and I'm excited.
if you're just tuning in, you can watch us on our podcast as well, Mind, Body, Soul, and Awakening. We are coming in hot. No more traumedies. That's what's going across the bottom of the screen right now. You may not see it because you're not in the zone with us yet. Wink, wink. No more traumedies. That is our goal. When you come to us, you're going to have no more traumedies in your life, no more pain, no more nothing. And if you do, we're going to teach you. We're going to give you the tools and skills to push through. And I love the fact that everything we're doing can work for all people, women, men, disabled, whatever. With that being said, it is time for a very short commercial break because Coach V is just doing the thing. Can I say she is doing the thing? All righty, crew. Hold on a second. Let me just make sure I'm on sync here because, I'm super excited. I'm feeling good. I'm just like, woo.
We're making things happen. We're living our universal purpose. We're pushing people to live your universal purpose. It's always an exciting time. It's always an exciting time to be going through your.
I hear you, Mama. Here we go.
In the ever-changing digital landscape, the right tools can propel your business to new heights. Feeling overwhelmed, juggling multiple software platforms, spending precious time switching between systems? It's time to simplify, time to consolidate, time to sparkle. Introducing the Kingdom Sparkle Agency, your comprehensive solution for all your business system needs. From social media scheduling to invoicing, from building funnels to crafting landing pages, from managing membership subscriptions to creating courses, from harnessing the power of SMS marketing to setting up sophisticated automations, all integrated into one easy-to-use platform. Our mission? To help the businesses save time, enhance efficiency, and yes, add a dash of sparkle. Plus, our robust data analytics provide deep insights into your business performance, guiding your path to success. So why juggle when you can sparkle? Kingdom Sparkle Agency. Schedule your demo today.
Woo! That is my girl, Angeline. Angeline is going to be another one of our featured hosts coming through here. And she is absolutely amazing when it comes to growing your business, whether it's with automations, emails, courses, whatever. She is a game changer. So I love her, love her, love her. So we're going through these tips today. We did meditation, self-care, yoga, journal, breath work, change your environment. And as we come down to the end, Coach V is still here, looking good. Massage. Oh, no, that was yours. You said that already. No, you didn't.
Your turn. I believe you said something about travel.
Yeah, travel is like, sorry about that. Travel is, we're just going to sink it in with that right there because it's like changing your body. So let's just say travel is a part of that too, because you said change your environment. Travel would be the next tip. Travel is important. And we're going to go to the next one because just time's not on our side and they kind of sound the same. So over to you for the next one.
Oh, yes. So I would talk definitely prayer. So connecting with God is, and when I talk about prayer, so I've learned, I'm going to just be honest. I identify with being a Christian, but I have fallen in love with other religions. And now I believe that we all serve like the same God. He just has a different name. And the reason why is I've had people of all religions that were really there for me and helped me through the most difficult times of my life. When I was going through abuse, when I was battling my health and, heart complications, I've had, so many different religions that were there for me. So if you pray or don't pray, that's totally your choice. This is an environment where we love on everyone. We believe in loving on everyone, no matter your choice of religion or not. But, connecting with something, some sort of source where you don't have to feel like you're pulling from yourself. When you see it as you're pulling from your inner God or goddess, then you realize that you're helping people. If you're trying to just pull it from yourself, I'm telling you now from experience, you'll get burnt out, you'll get drained, and you're not going to be able to serve people. No matter how much you want, your body will get burnt out because we're not physical beings, we're spiritual beings. So if you're pulling from your body and not pulling from your spirit, the energy of all the people you're trying to serve may wear you down. So this is the goal that I want for a lot of you that are feeling exhausted. Sometimes your spirit is telling you it needs nourishment. And that nourishment has to come from source. It doesn't come from us. What people loving you and all of us, they're not loving what's in you. They're loving the inner goddess in you and the inner
It's the
God
God
in you.
in me.
It's the God.
Woo, woo.
So pull from that. You have to connect with that daily and nurture that part of yourself before you nurture anyone else. You have to pause and do like, Miss Darcina taught us, meditate, pray, and connect with source so that you have the fuel to give, to be of service in your business, as a parent, in your marriage, in all areas of your life.
Yes, we're going to fly through these last three really quick because time is flying. In the beginning, I said, girls, we're just going to do 20, 30 minutes. Look at that. We're at 45 minutes already, rocking and rolling. So we're going to knock these out in the next 3 to 5 minutes. I want to talk about crystals. And these are bracelets that I made during COVID. Someone gave me this bracelet when I left New Jersey. And if you know, I'm a Jersey girl. I will always be a Jersey girl.
Me too.
And this bracelet right here has the sign from yoga because I was doing yoga all the time. And one of the beads fell off it. So if you notice over here, there's 2 red because I bought the extra beads and I ended up making beads, crystals. Each of them have different powers, different feelings for your body, with your chakras. Again, keep tuning into this show and we're going to keep giving you more input. So that's the next tip right there, are crystals. Throwing it over to you, Mama.
So we talked about, I was talking about massage a little bit earlier with self-work, but I just want to go deeper just into that again, because that's so important. Even with my own child, because I only have one child, he's spoiled. So I'm going to be honest. Most kids going to go to Chuck E. Cheese. He specifically asked Mom, when are we going to the spa to get a massage? Okay.
No, he didn't, girl.
Oh, yeah. This is so.
Okay, you're only blaming yourself because you must have done something that.
I didn't leave in my firm. I was, in that I was doing that for him every week. But you know what? It's actually because my son does work out. I found out when my son was 12, he had high blood pressure. So I do make sure I give him a spit, but this is important for all of you that are parents, especially in the minority community. You want to give your children nutrition. It's not just about all spirituality. It's about the heart, keeping their heart healthy and making sure their heart can survive should they get sick with COVID. My son was sick with COVID in December. I had to fight for his life and mine. So you want to definitely give your children nutrition to save their life. And especially in the minority community, our children are passing away at a very young age just from high blood pressure and cardiovascular complications.
Obesity. It's ridiculous.
Well, my child wasn't obese at all. He had
no. I'm not saying your child. I'm saying in general, that's one of the things.
Important. It is. And so it's definitely important that, for all races that we're so big about health and family here. Definitely want to make sure you have nutrition, but massage is important. So I can make sure I get him a massage to manage his mental health. For him, because when he becomes a man, it's important for him to know to take care of his body by getting that massage after his workouts, taking care of himself so that he has to be a leader, as he goes into operating his business.
I love it. I love it. Okay. Prayer and oils are the next thing that we talk about here. Prayer is so important. And that's one of our core values is your faith, and, putting some type of oil on, is super important. So as we come to the end here, we're going to round off with bringing our girl Renee up, who's like the back office, everything together. I'm going to let you guys chat for a few minutes.
Yes. Hey, Renee.
Hi. What a great first episode you guys are having.
It is. For those of you that do not know about Miss Renee, let me tell you, this superwoman goddess is the girl that's actually running the show. Like, she's behind the scenes. She's doing all the music. She's doing the background stuff. I mean, I know that there's a lot of people in different organizations where the people that are backstage don't really get that, are accustomed to be the front and center of attention. This girl makes it happen. I have to give her her flowers. Thank you for all you do and the service you provide, Renee. You're awesome. How are you?
Thank you so much. And as I've been backstage watching you guys have so much energy. You're what is putting the energy behind the mind, body, and soul awakening.
Thank you.
It's amazing.
Thank you. We can't do it without you. We can't do it without you. Do you have any tips for everyone on this journey? Everybody's, getting. We're excited. People are getting through their trauma. People are getting healed. Do you have any tips for anybody that you feel could work for them?
My go-to thing in my toolkit is fitness and running. Well, running is a form of fitness, but exercise and running. Okay. To me, it is so much more than just the physical body. It's all about the mindset and what I get out of it.
Yeah.
But as I was listening to the tips, it's for everybody, really, right? Mm-hmm. Because if you don't have something from your past
Mhm.
or that you're currently going through, you eventually will. That's just the way human nature is, right?
Mhm.
Whether it's some kind of abuse or verbal words or job loss, one person's trauma is not another person's trauma. So all of these tips that we're going to be sharing, we've shared today and on future episodes, the topics we'll be covering, it's for everybody. Everyone can gain a nugget of knowledge from tuning in.
Absolutely, absolutely. Do you feel different in your day? Like before you start your work day, do you feel, you said you feel different mentally? Do you feel different spiritually, or just it helps you to process your work day when you work out?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm you know why? Because I'm focused on me.
Right. Ooh, Renee, that was a gem right there, girl. That was a gem. Okay.
That's right.
Yes.
Because it's when I'm in that moment, all my focus is into me. I focus on me and I tune out the outside world. That is my me time.
This is so important. Before you could take care of it. And now we were talking about that, Tina and I, before we can take care of anybody else, especially for we as women, we're so accustomed to just, we wake up and then we take care of everybody. And it's like, it feels like the world is on our shoulders sometimes until the time we go to bed. And then we wind up getting worn out, And so I love that. Oh, Tina, she just dropped some gems.
Right. I love it. I love it. So if you're watching our episode, please let us know you enjoy it. After we finish speaking, I'm going to put up a beautiful contact sheet up here. We're here every single Wednesday at 6 p.m. And this Saturday is our Saturday workout class. So this Saturday, I want you to come back 8 a.m. Eastern to move your body. Look, and we have fitness for all levels. My mother teaches a class called Silver Sneakers. We also have another woman named Chris who teaches classes, and I'm thinking of bringing some special guests in to teach classes. So here at the Mind, Body, and Soul Awakening Experience, we're not only going to get your soul and your mind together, we're going to get your movement on Saturdays. So join us here Wednesday, 6 p.m. And with that being said, ladies, you rock, you rock, you rock. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Here you go, crew. A little something for you as we're out of here.